Alright fellas, here we are back in Pokemon Masters, and tomorrow we have another one of the shit scouts, variety scouts. We got Kiawe and Arcanine. They're going to be coming along with the, Akalapash and trainer files. They love these trainer files, man. I don't know why they keep, well, I know why they keep doing them. I don't want them to keep doing them. I'd rather they just not, right? But yeah, Kiawe is going to be dropping tomorrow. Mallow is going to be dropping 2 days after, right? And we're going to be asking, should you summon for Kiawe and Arcanine? Resounding no, for many reasons. One, variety scout unit. These things barely ever have value to them. They're basically like spotlights, but you could honestly probably argue that they're worse than spotlights. Like, they don't even make units that are equivalent to Sonya, and she's a spotlight. But anyway, so that's one good reason. Second is he's a fire type, and he doesn't really do all that much that you would need a fire type unit to do. And three, there's just so much better stuff out this month, and we're so close to the anniversary. We're literally a month and a couple days away from the the banners dropping. We're probably about a month away from the data mine itself. So yeah, I figure you shouldn't really summon for this guy. There's a lot of reasons not to. So if you want to end the video there, leave. It's fine. Whatnot, but I'll go into a little bit more reasoning, and we'll look at his kit here and whatnot. So, obviously he's a fire type unit. He is a tech, second ever sync pair with Arcanine. We had Marley before as well, whatever. Looking at his stats, he has 720 HP. This is level 150, by the way, so we'll lower it down to like 700-ish HP. 400 attack and special attack, lower that down to about 380, 385-ish, give or take. For the offensive stats, and then 184 defenses, about 170 defenses, right, give or take. Not bad on the stat department here, whatever, right, pretty average. And then 374 speed, which is pretty solid for a speed tier, so that's good. And this variety scout lasts until the 4th of August, so you got like 2 weeks pretty much, a little bit less than 2 weeks, I think, actually. So yeah, cool. Whenever I first looked at this guy, he had extended range, which was very interesting to me. I was like, well, how are they going to work this? And I don't really think that they worked out too well, but I think that they did okay with it, but it doesn't really help his value, in my opinion. He's got hit, burned opponent, special attack down 9, which lowers the target special attack by 1 when the user's attack move is successful against a burned opponent, which is pretty easy to do because he's got Will-O-Wisp here, which will be AOE from extended range, and then he can hit them with Fire Spin for trap and, also trap them, or Ember, I guess, just depends on what you want to do. And of course, he's got hit, trapped opponent, special defense down 9, which lowers the enemy's special defense whenever, they're hit by an attack move while they're trapped. So you burn them, and you trap them, or you trap and then burn, who cares? And then, you spam Ember, and you're lowering enemy special attack and special defense, right? And then his trainer move here raises his special attack by 4, raises his accuracy and crit by 2. It's a one-use move. And then his tech multiplier here, for his sync move is the more, when the enemy's burned, it raises the sync move power. So, looking at a 1 out of 5 kit, because I would never recommend someone to go for multiple copies on a Variety Scout unless it's like your favorite character or whatever, because these Variety Scout units just, there's no value. They haven't rerun yet. They've not rerun a single Variety Scout unit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm quite certain I'm not. They have worse, they have the same rates overall as like a Pokefair banner, but the 5-star rate itself is also less, which just makes the banner just straight up worse. And they got rewards, which is fine. And they've got the half off couple first multis, which will also guarantee you the unit in 7,500 gems, which that is good. That gives you the one copy that you need, sure. But again, I don't think that's worth 7,500 gems, but if you spend money already, then great. You can go ahead and pick up, your copy of Kiawe, whatever, if you want to do that. But then chasing further copies, you're going to have to go deeper into that banner or use candies, and these units are never worth that much, right? But let's actually look at the grid here and, confirm that. Also, here are the stats. I was pretty much right. 380 special attack and attack, 690 pretty much HP, 176 defenses, 356 speed, so about average. But looking at his kit here on the grid, 1 out of 5 he's got nothing. Flameproof and Escape Artist, that's it. 2 out of 5 he gets move gauge refreshes, some speed stuff, some accuracy stuff, Poke Trap, Stationary Target, which are pretty good, and Scorcher. I would not say these are overly valuable things to ever want to pick up, but okay, stationary target is not good. You're not doing damage with this guy at all, really. But Poketrap and Scorcher are pretty solid just because, you know, increased damage from taking trap damage and burn damage, which can be good for overall damage. But there's many things you gotta consider here when it comes to these. Like, if you're running this guy, you're running a Sun support, assuming you're gonna nuke with him. And then after that, you're gonna be running, you know, a DPS build. Or it's like probably a side DPS unit, right? I guess. Just depends how you want to do it. Maybe if you want to nuke with him, sure, but still. So, you're going to be using him for trap, you're going to be using him for burn and debuffs. But other than that, at 2 out of 5, you're not really doing much. And even at 3 out of 5, what does he get? He gets Interference Sync, which is good. And he gets Power Play, which is solid. And I think that's it, as well as the Sync Nodes. So those aren't bad multipliers for sure. Definitely not a bad nuke that he's got going on here. Power Play, I don't like it, but he has it. And then, of course, he has the hit trapped opponent speed down, which lowers target speed whenever, you know, they're trapped and you land an attack move on them. And then hit burned opponent attack down 9. Again, exactly what you would expect, right? So he essentially is able to lower every single stat besides defense, which is pretty big, right? That's a pretty big thing to be able to lower the stats of. Let's see. You can pick up something like that, I guess. Just depends how you want to do it. This would be able to give you pretty much all of your multipliers other than the one sync node here, and this would be very, very strong, right? You can, you know, get all of these debuffs in here essentially for free, and he would be hitting pretty hard. This is what I'm worried about. They're actually trying to make these Variety Scout units more valuable in their grid, and Kiawe's grid, I'll be honest, if you do get him to 3 out of 5, and he can EX, I do think he'll look pretty impressive. I do think he'll be a pretty impressive looking unit, but that's definitely not me recommending you summon for him, right? I would not ever recommend summoning for these guys. These Variety Scout units are unnecessary. The debuffs that you get from Kiawe here, you're only ever going to need for other units with power play or that benefit directly from all of these stat debuffs. And generally the units that do that are already capable of debuffing these type of stats themselves. Like Oleana, she already debuffs attack, special attack, and speed by 3 on all enemies by herself. She does that just fine. Neo Champion Serena, she's able to debuff literally every stat, right? Classic Elisa, she's able to debuff every main stat, attack, special attack, speed, defense, special defense, right? She's able to debuff all of those. So all of these units that really use power play, Anniversary N, he's got, I think, is it innate he has it? Yeah, he's got, you know, Noble Roar here as well, attack, special attack drops, and he's got Mind Games 9 as well, right? So he's able to debuff these stats himself as well. Obviously, he may want partners that can do that, but you can also get free partners, right? Like, let's look at power play. Let's look at it. So every unit that has power play, Sigma Suit Leaf and Venusaur, she's able to debuff defenses here with Sundering 9. I believe she also has more stuff in here. She's got Discombobulate, I guess. I wouldn't really rely on that, though. She does have Discourage, I guess. Heaven 2. She's got a couple things. I know there's some other stuff that she has that I can't really look at right about now, or find, I guess. Okay, I guess that's probably about it. 5 out of 5, she does get power play. She also has Noxious Hit. Yeah, these are the big things that she gets if you want to pick up power play stuff. Cyrus, I actually don't know. Does he do debuffs? It's been so damn long. Oh, he's got Bad Break. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. He's got Bad Break here. He's got another Bad Break as well, which is only a 20% chance, but still, he's got it. I think that's about it. But still, yeah. He's able to do it himself for the most part. Sigma-Suit Lyra, she's a fucking queen of debuffs. She's got Ruthless, and I believe she has, what's it called, Defense Crush? Yeah, she's got Defense Crush 4, Mind Games 4. She's got the abilities herself, right? And I don't think I have to go into extra detail, right? Totally not just because I ran out of power play units. But yeah, Kiawe, if you need a unit to debuff all these stats, just go pull Classic Elisa somewhere. Whenever she reruns, pull Neo Champion Serena. She's got more value. If you want a debuffer, pull them. And if you really want a debuffer that bad, pull Oleana. She's just a better unit. Poison rebuff, very valuable. Good utility. She's got the great poison damage. She's got the poison max move. She's got AOE debuffs for 2 turns. She can debuff attack, special attack, speed all in 2 turns, which is amazing, right? Or I guess 3 turns because you need poison, but still, that's not bad. So yeah, Kiawe, wouldn't summon for him. The debuffs are cool, and he's got a cool nuke here. That's good. But pretty much everything he has here is not really all that valuable to try and pick up. And all the stuff that is valuable is locked behind 2 copies, which you're not likely to ever want to, use. Because despite Kiawe looking good here, he definitely looks really, really strong. they're going to release another like Neo Champion Serena-esque unit just like this later on. It's going to be more valuable as like a Master Fair or a Poke Fair or something, right? And you're going to want them instead. This guy is just kind of, I'm not going to say he's a budget like Neo Champion Serena or anything like that, but essentially he kind of is, right? Even though the Neo Champion Serena is also single target and he is multi-target, but hey, still. I at that point just go for, if you want AOE debuffs, Steaming Suit Leaf is here, Oleana, those are the two big ones, right? Obviously, Oleana's out right now, Steaming Suit Leaf, Victory Road, that's about all I can say. I think that's the only thing she's available in right now, but still, yeah. One summon for Kiawe, really at all. Variety Scout units just tend to not have much value to them, and I honestly, even if they did get valuable, I probably still wouldn't summon for them because they're just lazy excuses to give characters, alts that sometimes don't even need it. Like, really. Who did Lucas, Chris, or Lyra need alts? Lyra is currently the character that has the most alts in the game besides Lodge units. Well, she ties with Steven, of course. But, you know, still. Chris, she got Suicune. She got Suicune literally that same year, I believe. Yeah, that same year. She didn't need it. Lucas still doesn't have an alt. Yeah, Lucas still doesn't have an alt, but still, he didn't need a Variety Scout alt either, right? He's a main character. He's going to get one at some point. Really, it's not really that insane to me that they would... They didn't need it. Lance, he's going to get an alt eventually. I don't know why they haven't given him an alt yet. Lorelei, Agatha, and Bruno, though, I kind of understand. They're giving those more obscure characters alts, but they're still giving popular character alts, too. Like Mallow, she's relatively popular. She's got a Palatine's alt, right? Again, Lucas, Chris, and Lyra, all main characters, they got the first Variety Scout units. Ball Guy was a new character, and they made him a Variety Scout, which is stupid. I don't know, whatever. This is a tangent about Variety Scouts, I guess, but whatever. Wouldn't summon for Kiawe. His debuffs and all that stuff are cool. His nuke's pretty solid, but there's going to be better units that just release anyway, and it's way too close to the anniversary. Realistically, I could see them maybe rerunning one of those super powerful characters here with power play or these debuffs. Like, I honestly do see them potentially rerunning the Johto trio, like, you know, seeing as Ethan, Lara, and Chris. And if you want to pick up a power play unit, you got Chris here. An amazing Master Fair, right? It's still really, really, really good. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Overall, one summon for Kiawe. If you do, good luck on your summons. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think about Kiawe and Arcanine here down in the comments below. Lazy bums. But yeah, I'll see you all later.